We have Simon with us. He's one of my buddies. I've known him for years. He owns 3 coffee shops on the Montreal island, and one of his shop got burned down over the weekend, and everything's caught on camera. So I'll show you the video, and then we'll let Simon explain what happened.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
They're filming it.
That's scary, man. It's violent.
Wow.
So tell us what happened, Ben.
Exactly what you see. I am speechless. I don't have any answers. There's a whole bunch of stories going around of why, how, and I'm not trying to protect my ass in any of this. Like, it is as much of a shock to me as it is to you guys who know me. Like, Nico, you've known me since so many years. We've shared the ring. We've shared good and bad moments together. Like, I've never expected one day in my life to be a victim of such a crime, you know?
One of our comments here, Detective Gaines, says, seems targeted. And I mean, it certainly seems at least organized in some level. And have there been arrests or anything made on that?
There's rumors of a couple people that got arrested upon showing up to the hospital. That's all I know. It's a very tight case.
Of course.
They're not telling me anything. And I don't want to get into it either because it's not part of my world. But also, it's like, you know, the authorities aren't telling me much. Let them do their job, and you know, like they're doing a great job so far. And big thanks to the first responders, by the way. I need to raise my hat to them because when I showed up on the scene, all the best cops of Montreal were there. They were all there reassuring me that they're going to get to the bottom of it. They were all heartfelt for me, and they really, like, you can tell they were touched by what happened. I woke up at 4:40 in the morning with my alarms going off in the cafe. Usually that means it's the muffin man that forgets to put the alarm code. And I opened the cameras, and there he is, dropping some cookies and muffins. And it's the one, like, I've been fearing this moment ever since I opened the shop, seeing some guys with a balaclava inside my shop, right, on the cameras. And there were 2 young guys with a balaclava looking around. I'm like, oh, here we go. We're going to get robbed. So as a good kickboxer that I am, I tell them on the cameras, guys, get the out of my shop. Wait for me there.
Oh, so you're watching this live as it goes down?
Yeah, live.
Oh,
as I say that, the cameras go blank. I lose connection. So, you know, we call the cops, the first responders. I rush to the scene of the crime. As I approach, like instant by instant, I'm seeing heavy activity of cops. So I'm like, okay, they're running around. Good. Like, very nice response for a break-in entry. As I get closer and closer, I start seeing firefighters, and like the scene gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I have no idea what the hell is going on. So then I'm like, okay, maybe they got through the back door of the building's fire alarm went through. I can understand. Just as a precaution, firefighters are there. Then I see crime scene. I see my windows blown out. I see like huge amount of cops. I'm like, oh my God, maybe there was like a protest. So I was expecting the whole building or my neighbors to be all, ruckused up. But no, only my business. So then I'm like, maybe I pissed them off on the cameras and they set it on fire. Instead, no. The manager of a nearby business gives me his camera footage that he received from local businesses. They went in, as you saw the video, and it was as a shock for me as it is for you guys. And
wow,
you know, I haven't been a victim of any of this. We don't step on anybody's toes. We just make coffee, and we're a mom and pop shop. You know, it's our employees. It's all like liberal arts people making good coffee, and like, you know, no one hates us. I've heard of these activities happening around the city, but you know, you walk on your side of the street, the stray dogs are not going to come and bite you. That's how I always lived my life. Here they came to bite us. it's not even sinking into me right now because of the pressure I have to like figure out. It's not even sinking in how it's going to affect us. How, like I told my wife, can we just not reopen? Because for me to, let's say if we rebuild, I go into a place where I've seen and I've been hurt like that, it's traumatizing. It's like going where you lost one of your family members. It hurts. So I don't know how I'm going to feel in this place afterwards. But she's like, if we don't do this, then we're done. We don't have an income. We don't have, like, we lose so many employees. They're going to lose us, and our community is going to lose us. And again, like the loss, like everything we've invested into this cafe, into this neighborhood, it's all gone. And I can't even like digest it right now. Formula One is next week. Coffee shops in Montreal, they only make a decent amount of money, like just enough to survive the whole year in summer. The rest of the year, we're at a loss. Like winter, October to June, we're at negative every month. And we have to be so careful. We have to, like every coffee we sell, we need to do economies of a carpet salesman at a bazaar to just be able to save up. We got to haggle every cent. Our summer is ruined. We have other events that we're just going to miss, and to no fault of our own.
How long will it take to rebuild? Do you know?
That's $1 million question. I'm in talks all day, back to back. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to figure out like what's the process. There's no guidance. Nobody told me, the decontamination process, the rebuild. Like, is there a code? Is there, like, I'm talking to everyone I can. I'm pulling in favors left and right, just to know, okay, can I bootstrap it? Do I have to go through official channels and permits and this and that? Like, can I just sand the walls, and if it doesn't smell like gas, can I reopen? It's way beyond just a build out like I'm used to. This is like stripping down, making sure nothing is contaminated with accelerants like gas, and rebuilding from there. I had a meeting with my insurances today. As a small coffee shop, we have a very limited bare bone insurance as well. We never prepared for such sort of attacks.
No, of course.
If we had a policy that would have covered everything, we would be at a deficit on a monthly basis just to pay for insurances. And this is such a rare occurrence. So we have an insurance that's going to kick in. It's going to but it's just enough to cover one espresso machine. So that's why right now we're doing a crowdfunding, because financially we weren't prepared for this either. There's a GoFundMe campaign. People started donating, like just sending us $50 here and there, $100, $5 at a time, just to help us rebuild before we even thought about doing a GoFundMe campaign. The strength of the community behind us, our customers, and even celebrities have been helping us.
Because I can see some of the comments here. For example, here's one from Tammy. She says, seeing how these horrific acts affect the real hardworking people who have poured everything into the community is just tragic. I'm so sorry to see this happen to honest small business owners.
Nick, you've known me for many years. I've never asked for help for anyone. If there's one time we need help, it's right now, because I can't do it alone. For me personally, I was ready to just give up and move on. There's plenty of beautiful spaces around the city. But why I'm putting pressure now just to reopen as soon as possible and not wait for the banks, not wait for big settlements and whatnot, it's because of my employees. We have 6 beautiful employees that they're the heart of the company. They're the ones who are Micro Espresso. Like, I'm behind the scenes and I give them the spotlight. They're in shock. They're hurt. I was driving with my manager yesterday. We had to pull over on the side of the street so she could throw up because of how it's affecting her, how she's scared and hurt by this. So I just want to make sure, they're okay. They have a job to go to. Really, for my employees, I want to do this.
You see things like this in the news a lot, and it's just news. Sometimes we forget that these are real people, real events, and that there's real suffering here. So I appreciate you coming on the show to tell your story here, Simon.